Alrighty, well, welcome back everybody to Speedrun Ragnarok. We have another wonderful run in the, I guess we're calling it the cat block of Speedrun Ragnarok, Hello Kitty Cruisers by Firesplitter.
Hello everyone, it's firesplitter and today we are gonna play the amazingly weird game Hello Kitty Cruisers. So yeah, we can start pretty immediately. And there was a bit work going on for the character selection if I don't misremember.
Yes, so for the bid war for Hello Kitty Cruisers, Hello Kitty won. So
okay,
that's what we'll be playing as today.
Then we're gonna play as Hello Kitty. So yeah, time is gonna start right when I press the confirm button here. And that's gonna be the start of the first race. I do gonna do a little countdown. 3, 2, 1, start. So here's the first course. We're gonna start off by doing a little trick there by touching that boost pad. There is a reason why we do it. It is because we want to be in last place around when we get that first set of item boxes. Because if we pick up an item box while we are in later positions, we are very likely to pick up a triple boost or a rainbow, which are very useful items in this game. Other than that, there aren't really any other items we're going for in this category, so we are not gonna take any item boxes unless we are going through them naturally, because there are only two items in this game that matters, and those are the triple boosts and the rainbows. Because in this kart racing game, the AI is really not good, so it's very rare for us to have them to matter. And we already saw our first clock. The clock in this game is working kinda like the lightning bolt in Mario Kart. However, it's very much more like the AI gets it than to get the lightning bolt in Mario Kart. And there's also a very nasty glitch in this game with how the RNG works that makes it even more likely to get it. It's not
warm. An entire pie behind us?
Yeah, we are.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's an item. It's a very special item. It's supposed to work like the green shell from Mario Kart. However, it doesn't bounce off walls, and the weird physics of the game makes it a little weird. We're gonna wait about 1.5 seconds here at the start of the race to improve the odds of us getting a triple boost or rainbow. It's worth to do it, even if it happens very rarely because of another glitch in this game. That is called item duplication. In case we have an item, we can always get the same item as the one we had before, no matter what position we are in. So in that way, it is possible to chain stuff like triple boosts or rainbows in first place. The triple boost works like the free mushrooms from Mario Kart, and the rainbow kinda works like bullet bill, but it's like a billion times worse because it locks you into the horrible AI routing in this game. The AI in this game is very bad routing, as you will see throughout the run.
I did notice that you just sort of scooted the corner while waiting. They seem to go the long way around.
Yeah, they are really not liking walls. And the reason why I like walls is because the walls in this game are mostly not having any collision. There is, however, a difference in that for the car. When you're using the car when you go into a wall, the game will turn your vertical speed to horizontal speed to imitate speed loss. That was added in a very recent patch. Well, very recent. It was like released a year ago. But considering how long this game has been out on different systems, that is recent. Like, this game was originally released for the Wii U. And that glitch has heavily affected routing in this game. Because you no longer touch the walls when you are driving. Oh, come on, stop stealing my boxes. I need those. I need those boxes.
I'm also loving how this has the kind of Diddy Kong racing thing where you have types of courses.
Yeah. Sadly though, the things are not steered as well as they are in Diddy Kong racing. The boat controls in this game are actually pretty horrible, and it takes a long time to get used to the point where you can actually use it properly. It's because it feels very much like you are on ice in a weird way. And the airplane is also a little weird, but the airplane weirdness we are gonna use to our advantage. Normally the airplane works perfectly fine. However, there are some glitches to the airplane that can occur that makes it controlled weirdly, to say the least. I don't know how else to put it. I usually explain it as that it's kind of like someone has put a weight on one of the wings of the plane, which affects which angles you are taking when you turn. It also can make it so that you are getting pulled towards the walls, which we are gonna use on not the next course, but the course after that in case we have that glitch occurring.
Well, you're certainly making it look easy.
Yes, because I have a lot of experience in this game. The airplane controls are pretty good, but the boat controls are the horrible ones. And we got a heal. We have not really had that much luck so far. We want to get triple boosts or rainbows, because those increase our speed. And because of the glitch I mentioned before, if you get a triple boost, you can actually keep getting triple boosts throughout the entire race, which saves a lot of time. I think on some courses it's possible to save upwards to 30 to 45 seconds just by having that happen. It's very vital to get good runs in this game. Therefore, this is a really fun category to run, because you can always save like a huge load of time. Like you always, whenever you open up a course, you have that chance of getting that potential 45-second time save.
We do love time save.
Yeah. Sadly though, it also means that the PVs often have a couple of those splits in it, so you have splits where you are like almost certain you are gonna lose a lot of time because of it.
Well, but I suppose you do know the next split could always have time save instead.
Indeed, but the next split is gonna be the scariest one in the run at this point though. Because there's a very scary thing that can happen in the next split. Where the game can crash all of a sudden. It's only specifically on this course can happen. But on this course the game can crash, and that basically means that we're losing up to 3 minutes. It's not as rare as you might wish. Oh, there we go, we got a rainbow. As you can see, the rainbow routing is really not good. And this is like one of the courses where it's actually better. There are some courses where if you use a rainbow, well, there are parts of this course too where you use rainbow, where the rainbow is basically gonna throw you into a wall and you can't move. On this course, there's even one section where if you use rainbow, you're gonna go around in circles instead of moving forward. It has to do with how this game measures where you are on the course. And the algorithm for how the AI routing works is using that data instead of using... Here we go, the glitch is on, I think. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna hug this wall, because we have a glitch on now that makes it so that we are pulled towards the wall when we go into it, which is really useful there, as otherwise it's very easy at that point to drift away and not taking the shortest route possible. This is the airplane control glitch I talked about. It's very useful in this course. As I said, we were gonna use it in case it happened. It's a little random if it happens or not. I think it has to do with if you have rainbow or not and which angle you end the rainbow on. But there are other things that can cause it to happen. As you can see, like, we can take really sharp turns here because of it. Normally you're not able to take that sharp turns. And there we go. Let's hope we survive a couple more seconds. Okay, we did it. We got past this scary course.
Yay! No crashes.
Yeah, no crashes, no crashes. That's amazing. Like, this game is so infamous for that crash. Oh, here we go. Get a rainbow on this course. On this course, getting a rainbow is actually surprisingly good, because there's one section here, if we use it right here, we're gonna get a lot of speed boost. We're gonna get thrown into a boost circle here, which means we are gonna enter a state that I call the extended speed boost. It basically uses the fact that the game is, whenever we are going through a speed boost, the game is actually not locking our top speed on a set value. It's actually putting it on a certain percentage of our current speed. Which means that if we are in a boost, when we go through a boost, we are actually gonna get a higher top speed than normal from a boost. So we are, on one course we got, oh no, we are seeing some very, very fun glitch here with the pies. Those are meant to go straight forward, but instead they are jumping all over the place.
Oh no!
So yeah, now we can't use those for the rest of this course. So we can just get rid of them because they are not usable. I actually had that happen in a run yesterday when I was gonna shoot away a cone, so I couldn't shoot away the cone. So I crashed the cone and lost like 7 seconds because I couldn't shoot because the pies just kept jumping away from the cone. Yeah, this game is really, really amazing. Oh, here we go, triple boost. That's what we want to see.
Definitely making me want pie though.
Yeah, it definitely does. I love the pies though. The pies are such a bad item, it's actually funny. Like the biggest problem with the pie is actually the fact it doesn't bounce off walls. So you have to hit the enemy with it, but there are some other fun stuff with the pie too that makes it even harder to hit people with it. Because the pie has to hit them at certain angles or else the enemies are gonna jump over the pie. It's weird. It's something, if you see it happen, like you see it happen, but it's hard to explain otherwise. But yeah, I feel like having the pie like this, like I have behind me now, and the enemies doesn't crash through it at certain angles, they're actually gonna drive on top of your pie instead of getting hit by it.
That is strange.
It is very, very strange. It looks fun too, but it's very impractical. Like, it's not like the enemies are off the pop in this game and you're gonna lose the race to AIs. It does happen super occasionally, in case the AIs get a long streak of triple boosts, which is super rare. But it can happen that the AI gets like 4 or 5 triple boosts in one race and then they are gonna win. There isn't much we can do about that on some courses. However, that's like completely irrelevant. It's like only happening. It's like happening maybe, I don't know how rare it is. I would say it like maybe happens like 1 in 3,000 or 4,000 races that the AI does that and wins. And here comes one of the courses where I'm gonna where I'm gonna show off the extended speed boost quite a bit. It's actually very vital to routing on this course. We're going fast here. Oh god, it's me. We got clocked on this course. This course is not good to get clocked on. Because then we doesn't get the speed boost and then we doesn't get the extended speed boost, which is really, really vital in this course to get good times. We're gonna go through a speed boost here. And then before the speed boost runs out, we're gonna run into this one. Which means we're gonna have a way higher top speed than normal. Which means we're gonna have to drift there to get through this circle. Otherwise we can't get through that circle because we're going way too fast for the airplane to control. That's one of the few parts of this run we are actually doing the drifting. That's not a boating stage because normally this game's controls are a little interesting with the drifting. But yeah, here we go. If you forget to do that, you are gonna miss the boost pad and that loses like 4 or 5 seconds. So here we are, we're gonna enter tour 3 now. We're gonna do the potato road, I call this course. You'll see why. You'll see why this is called the potato road. And not rainbow road. As you can see, there are like a lot of potatoes running around this course. These are going on a cycle, so it's very important this course to keep kind of tracking the cycle. So what we don't want to happen is that we get clocked. Because if we get clocked on this course, we are gonna get thrown off of the potato cycle, which means that it's gonna be a little bit guessing where we are in the potato cycle. At this now though, we can pretty much predict where we are as of now. So I know pretty much where the potato is gonna be whenever I arrive, so I can adapt my routing accordingly.
Having to dodge a giant potato sounds like a fever dream I once had.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, because of that, because we know where they are, we can take really scary chances because I know I will get through. However, if we get clocked, that is not the case anymore, because then I'm not certain where I am on the cycle and whether or not I can make it in time. So therefore this course is really scary because of these potatoes. But thankfully we haven't gotten clocked on this course, which is really rare because this is a long course. And the boxes on this course are actually located in such ways that the AIs are actually going to go through them. So I'm very thankful for that. And here comes a really long boating stage that has a lot of straight lines to it. So there isn't too much to talk about on this course. This is a wonderful opportunity to read some donations.
Yeah, I'd love to just remind everybody that Take This is who we are raising money for today and for all of Speedrun Ragnarok 2021. Take This seeks to offer perspective and hope to anyone who feels overwhelmed with their mental health issues so that they don't suffer in silence. There are a lot of ways that you can support Take This. One of them, of course, is donating to this charity marathon. We've got lots of wonderful incentives. You know, you can also make us, I don't know, you could make me read potato facts if you want. I will totally read potato facts. Or, you know what? Donate $5 to Take This, and tomorrow I'll go buy myself a pie. Some of the other ways that you can, if you shop on Amazon, you can support Take This via the Amazon Smile program. The Amazon Smile Foundation will donate a percentage of your purchase to Take This. And Take This also has a Patreon account at patreon.com/takethisorg, where you can pledge your support on a monthly basis if you'd like to continue supporting them after the marathon is over. I do also have one question for you, Firesplitter.
Okay.
Who is your favorite character to play in this game?
Oh, it's Kurumi. She's my favorite character in this game.
Awesome. I was also really curious, is there a difference between the racers?
Not at all. No, not at all. Every character is playing equally in this game.
So
and all of the cars.
This choice.
Yeah. And all of the cars are the same as well. It's only visually different.
Well, we all know fashion's the real end game.
Yeah, it is. It is. Indeed it is. So this is a very interesting course we have in front of us here. On this course, the AI is gonna be a little more interesting than normal. We're gonna go to a section here. Keep an eye on that corner, on the top right corner out of this one, throughout the run. On the top right corner of that square, there's gonna be something interesting happening there. It has already started, by the way. is gonna be something really interesting there. As you can see, the AI is getting stuck there. The reason why they are getting stuck there is because the AI think the shortest path towards finish line is to go through that wall, which in theory is true. However, it is impossible to go there because there's a wall there. But the AI doesn't understand there's a wall there, so the AI is just gonna go straight forward there forever.
Oh my goodness.
I have seen races where the AI are like, where every single AI is getting stuck against that wall. And if you're trying to like, if you're like just standing still, it's like almost inevitably gonna be that the AI is gonna get stuck towards that wall, each and every one of them.
Maybe they're trying to quantumly tunnel through the wall.
That's exactly what they're trying. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They are thinking that it's the shortest way towards finish line, because like theoretically it is, but there's a wall in the way. And if we use rainbow at that point, we are actually gonna get stuck in that wall as well. For the duration of the rainbow, because then the rainbow is gonna think that it should take us that way. Which way we are very cautious when we use the rainbow. We only really use the rainbow on certain safe parts of the run, in case we get it. So a lot of the route in this game has actually been to like decide when and where you can actually use the rainbows because of stuff like that. This is one of the shorter courses of the game. We just gonna go round and round here. This is very good course design. This course reminds me a lot of Baby Park from Mario Kart Double Dash. So now we're entering the final.
Baby Park.
Yeah, I also love Baby Park. I love that course because there's so much fun stuff going on with the items. So here's the final tour. Let's see what we get here. Here we go, we got triple boost. If we're lucky now, we can cause something interesting to happen with this course. This is one of the few courses in the game we can actually try to go for getting 6 triple boosts on one course. It's very rare that it happens, but if it happens, it does happen. Here we go, we got another triple boost. As I said before, as long as we are in... as long as we previously had... oh, there we go, it's broken. We can no longer get to the triple boost. But as long we can always get the same item we had before in the next item box we pick up. And that's because of a glitch in how the RNG system works, which I think is happening because of a scheduling error in how the game is programmed. There's basically, I think there are 2 values to the item box. What item you currently have and how many shards you have of the item. And when you pick up an item box, what happens is that the game is giving 2 commands. One to change your item to a new one, and one to get back to free charges. And it's only changing item if the amount of charge you have is 0. However, if there is no synchronizing in that process, there is actually a rare possibility that the shards are going to be put in place before the item is, which is probably what happens there, and therefore we are in a situation where we are not actually changing item, but having the same item, because the game is like, yeah, you already have an item because you have free charges, so you have an item, so you have the same item as before. It's a pretty rare glitch, but it's like super powerful, and it's like one of the most important things to get happening regularly to get really strong times in this game. In the PB, I think I have 2 or 3 courses where I get like 2 triple boosts in the same course because of it. And there is one old run I have where I actually did get 6 triple boosts on that one course we had before, which looked amazing. It was like an amazing fast course. That run was like definitely not gonna be good at that point, but it became well regular time because I got those 6 triple boosts and saved like 45 seconds in that course alone.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. That's like... yeah, this game is like so weird with how the RNG is. Like, this game is so RNG dependent because that glitch exists. It also happens with the AI too, as I said before, with the clocks. Which is why in this game, if you get clocked once, the probability of you getting clocked again is really, really high. So you really, really don't want to get clocked early on that course, because then it's very, very likely to get clocked in the future as well. So here we go, third lap. On the next course, we're gonna use a new strat I actually discovered yesterday. I don't know if I discovered, I don't know if anyone else has used it before, but it's a new route change for one of the courses that saves like, I want to say it saves like 1 second throughout the entire race, but the important thing is that it's way safer than the previous strat that was used. I did find this because I was experimenting with ways to save time on these splits because I was super behind. I was like, yeah, there's nothing I can do really to get PB, so I'm gonna experiment a little bit with this course. Because this is one of the hardest courses of the entire run. Because there are a lot of really specific things we have to do here. For example, we have to get through this part right here. Otherwise, we can't do this here to get through this without getting thrown to that wall. And there's a new routing thing. Instead of going in the middle there like we did before, we are actually gonna go to this wall here. There's just enough space between the ice block and the wall where we can get through without crashing the ice wall or ice block. Which is huge. It's huge. It takes like a half second per lap, and it makes it so we don't have to get through a very dangerous section of the map. There is a risk to it though, because the AI in this course is acting very weird, as you can see. If an AI is going towards us here like that, and we are getting unlucky, we can actually get stuck with the AI. It's pretty easy to get past it though, but it's gonna lose a little bit of time. But it's definitely less scary than having to go through the other section, where if an AI even nudges us, we can get thrown into an ice block. So it's actually slightly safe to go this route, even though it is still scary because of the bad AI. And there's just enough space there to get through. So here we go, we are now on the final course of the map. And this course is very interesting. We can have some crabs here. They are not gonna look like crabs though, because 1.01 made an update to these sprites, so the sprites are broken now. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they broke the crab sprites. As you can see, like the sprites are really distorted. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they did it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like they did a patch, they did an update for this game, and the update basically all did the game worse. The thing they did was that this thing that makes it so that happens if I touch a wall, that wasn't there before, and then they fixed the crabs so they look broken now. That's like all that patch did, really.
I wonder if you didn't know they were crabs, what would they look like?
Oh, they look like cars. I always made that joke before. They look like cars because they did look sort of like cars even before this, and they moved like the cars too in I think it's Daisy's. Is it Daisy or Peach Mall from Mario Kart? They moved the exact same way as those cars too, so I was always joking these were cars. And now they distorted the modules so bad that they can't be seen as anything but cars.
It's kind of cursed, I love it.
Yeah, it's very cursed. This game is like cursed on so many levels. But yeah, I don't know how you release a patch for a game that basically breaks stuff in it. That's quite amazing, actually. It was like this game wasn't broken before, but they managed to break it even further. So when I cross the finish line here on this lap, there's gonna be time. We are running up towards the time soon. I think within the next 5 seconds we're gonna have time. And here we go, it's time. That was the all-tour category if I look at the Kruisers. I hope you all had an amazing time with this run.
Yeah, GG, that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'd actually never seen this particular Hello Kitty racing game, and the crabs alone were worth it.
Oh yeah, they are. There's like so much fun stuff going on in this game.
Is there anything that you would like to say? Do you want to shout out the community that runs this, or talk about any other games that you run?
I'm not really much into shout outs. I mean, you could always like follow me on twitch.tv where I stream this game amongst other things. I do actually quite often stream this game from time to time. And I do also stream like a lot of other smaller speed games that are more focused on being fun most of the time. But I do also do some more execution heavy runs at times. But this was a really fun run, and it's a really fun game. I do recommend everyone who's like into super glitchy games to run this one, because this game won't disappoint. There are so many glitches that even now I find new glitches every now and then, and I have been running this game for over a year. I would say probably almost 2 years at this point. There are still new fun glitches to be found.
I mean, that's kind of the best thing, when you can still find new glitches in a game that you've been running for a long time.
Yeah, there are like the weirdest glitches as well.
Well, I do believe that we do have another run coming up after this that they are still prepping for. Is there anything special in the Hello Kitty Racer that's like not part of the speed run that you really love that maybe you want to show off?
I could show a little glitch here that is very inconvenient to speed running, but that is pretty... Oh. We can have this short.
Yeah, if we're able to do that, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, this is a really short glitch. It's really easy. But first I should show a little glitch on the menu here. A menu glitch. Right now we can't process progress in the menu because the game thinks we have picked Hello Kitty already, but we haven't picked her. It is triggered by picking a character and then going back. Because then you can't pick the character until you pick another character. Because the game is thinking that you picked that character. I don't know how that glitch happens, but it happens. But the big glitch to show off here is a little visual glitch. Very easy to trigger. As you can see, like we are throwing lines whenever we are pressing the drift button. We are gonna throw a line. Can be done in very fun ways.
Oh my gosh, Hello Kitty is bringing everything into the void.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. This was a really fun glitch I found by accident a couple of weeks ago. It's completely useless for like all intents and purposes. I have tried to crash the game with it and I haven't managed to do it.
Well, definitely let us know if you do.
Yeah, I have been thinking about maybe trying out with 4 characters if something fun happens with that. I have tried with 2 characters, but I haven't tried with 4.
It may still be possible.
Yeah, it may be possible. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Firesplitter. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it. Thank you for running this wonderful game for us.
Yeah, you're welcome. I love running this game.